Hey everybody, it's us again, Cocoa Therapy. Hi everyone. I'm Carissa, I'm Carmina, and this is Fiona. And today we're happy to say we're really excited because we're going to talk about our organic virgin coconut oil, and we are happy to say that it is finally in stock. So right now you can go to your stores. We've been shipping them out like crazy to all the stores all over the United States and Canada, all over the world actually. So go to your store, ask for it. It is now in stock. So we're excited about that. It's been out of stock for a while. And another thing too is when they were out of stock, there were people that were asking us, we really need the coconut oil badly. Our dogs need it. They had dogs that were in ketogenic diets, or they had allergies, or they just needed it for some reason. And they were so desperate, they were like, what happens if I buy the coconut oil from the grocery store? Is it going to have the same effect? Now, the answer to that question is actually kind of tricky because, first of all, we don't know what kind of coconut oil they're buying at a store. So we have no idea. But
so let's talk about the differences. Okay, so
Yeah.
what are the different? Go straight to the point. What's the difference between Cocoa Therapy coconut oil and a grocery store brand?
So first of all, our Cocoa Therapy coconut oil, and we've told a lot of people, aside from the fact that it's USDA certified organic and non-GMO verified, it is therapeutic grade. That means that our coconut oil has high levels of lauric acid. We specifically make it, and the way our coconuts are harvested, the way we make it, it's got the highest levels of medium chain fatty acids, especially lauric acid.
And so lauric acid, as you know, is the most beneficial medium chain fatty acid. So if you want to use a coconut oil for chronic conditions or health conditions, you want to make sure your coconut oil has a high lauric acid.
A high lauric acid. Now, the coconut oil that you would buy in the grocery store, I have an example of it right here. I just put it in a regular bottle because I didn't want to show any other labels. We consider this cooking grade or food grade coconut oil. Now, it may or may not be virgin. It could be partially refined. It could be refined. It could be made from RBD oil, which means refined, bleach, and deodorized. But for us, the biggest tell, aside from the fact that it's got lesser lauric acid levels. Now, lauric acid levels and can range.
It can vary.
It can vary depending on the quality of the coconut oil. It can be as low as 40%, 45%, or it can be as high as 53% minimum, which is what Cocoa Therapy is. So you can tell there's quite a big difference.
But aside from that, sometimes you can tell by the color. I don't know if you've seen some coconut oil in the store. They look white, or they may be a little off-white.
Like this looks white to your eye, right? If you go to a grocery store, you buy that, it looks white. But if you compare it to our coconut oil, you could see, maybe you should go to the top.
Should I show you? Can you
Yeah.
guys see the difference? So you can tell that this one is a little
Go to
bit
the
yellowish.
top. Show the
What top?
The top of our oil.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
you can kind of see the difference in the white.
The color, the texture on the color is different.
Right. So anyway. So,
Yeah.
but I think for me though, one of the biggest differences is taste.
Oh, here's another thing too. If you look at the labels, you'll see in the guaranteed analysis for our Cocoa Therapy, we've got the lauric acid minimum at 53%. So that's really important. Look at the labels. The labels in the grocery store brands do not have the medium chain fatty acids listed on it because it's food. It's not necessarily a health
So
supplement.
you might have to call the company to ask them.
and ask them.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing too,
The smell is
it's
very different. Here,
wait, the
open this
smell.
one, 'cause this is open already.
This has no smell, hardly any smell at all.
And this one does.
This one does. So you can smell the difference, you can taste the difference. It's really quite different.
So anyway, speaking of taste, we have had people ask us, I want to get more coconut oil in our diet, so what's a good way to do it?
Yeah.
They put it in coffee, but they can't drink coffee all the time,
or
want to.
tea.
Or they cook with it, but sometimes they say, I don't cook all
I don't
the
feel like
time
cooking.
either. So what's a great way to do it? So we wanted to share one of the little tips or one of our things that we do, because sometimes we go we cycle on a keto diet, so this is a very keto-friendly dessert.
And you guys know Chris and I are addicted to sweets.
We
We
love
love sugar
desserts.
and dessert. So what we do when we are on a keto cycle and we are not allowed to eat sugar or sweets, but we love dessert, what are we gonna do?
So we eat fruit.
Yeah, so you have to choose fruit, first of all, that has low net carbs. So some examples are we got strawberries, we have blackberries, we have raspberries. We didn't get blueberries, but you can use blueberries. We also have watermelon. So believe it or not, watermelon, melon, cantaloupe has low
So
net
it's
carbs.
fine.
It's keto friendly. These fruit are keto friendly.
So what we do is, okay, so we have the fruit.
Wait, don't use that bowl.
Why?
Because it's bigger. So you want to use the strawberries, and that's a bigger bowl.
Oh. Okay, so what we do is we get the fruit. They're all nicely washed.
They're cold also. Make sure your fruit is cold. Because we're going to make frosty fruit.
The heck?
I call them frosty fruit because when you put coconut oil in it, it has this like frost. It looks like
It tastes
frost.
so good. Okay,
Let's
so
do
let's
the
show them.
watermelon in here.
Okay, let's show
Okay,
them.
so the
so what we do
watermelon-
is we get a spoon and then you
Can you guys
literally
see this? I
Yeah,
don't know
you
if we're off
literally
the
just
camera or not.
drizzle coconut oil on the fruit.
So just pour a whole bunch.
Wait, I'm gonna pour.
I think you need more than that.
I am. I'm putting it as fast as I can. So is it going to? Is it freezing?
Yeah, well, you gotta stir it around.
Okay.
Okay, so Grace is gonna do hers. Do it in front of the camera, and it's gonna turn into frost. I'm gonna put some in mine. So what you do is see, this coconut oil, by the way, is liquid. You wanna make sure your coconut oil is liquid. This was in our warehouse. We took it from our warehouse where it's kind of warmer, so it just kind of melted.
You can see
So
it's starting to get a glaze.
now it's liquid, so you get the liquid oil and you put it in the cold fruit. The key is the fruit has to be cold. And as you stir it, you're gonna see it's gonna slowly
get white.
like a frosted look.
This is starting to frost
It's
up.
gonna look
really
frosty.
cool.
See? It's really
This is
cool.
frosting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at this.
See? Yours is
Oh,
frosty.
wow. Pour some on the
Okay, let me
strawberries.
pour some on that.
So
while
let
you
me
do
bring
that.
it closer. Can you see how it's
Keep
kind of
stirring
starting
it.
to frost up? Wow.
It's just gonna turn
Oh.
white and frosty. It's so cool. I'm gonna put some on the watermelon
Oh wow,
too.
this really is.
Put it in front
so
of the camera
pretty.
so they can see, Chris.
So see,
See how much oil I'm putting in it? I'm like putting a lot.
can you see how frosty it looks now?
Yeah.
That is so cool. And then here's the thing,
why they
it
call it
tastes
frosty.
fantastic.
Oh my gosh, it tastes so good.
It's different. I like the taste of coconut oil already, but there's something different when it's cold
When it's on fruit.
and on fruit.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Crunchy.
Okay, Crazy, show this.
Oh wow, it's pretty.
Look at that.
Look at this. Can you see?
See how it
looks
look how it
frosty?
turned to frost? That's why we call it frosty fruit.
Okay. So
Frosty
anyway,
fruit.
so they're all stuck together, and then what
No,
we
you
do
can
is
break
make
them
a whole
apart.
bunch of these, and we keep it in the fridge, and then we just
And then
pop
you just
one in our
pop it
mouth.
in your mouth.
So
Show the side. Yeah.
look how frosted they look.
Isn't that so pretty?
Yeah. So now it's time to
That
eat
is
them,
so
Carmina.
pretty.
Let's eat some already.
Wait, hold on. I'm making
Oop.
the watermelon looks really good
Yeah,
too.
and
Look
the
at
dogs
this.
love these.
Oh gosh, it's a
So
great.
you can give your
You can-
blueberries.
Right.
Oh, you're doing
the watermelon.
watermelon. These are strawberries.
Look how
The
pretty.
oil's
it is.
kind of solidifying in the bottom already.
Well, you need to stir it.
Oh, wow.
So the key is melted oil, cold fruit, and this is really, and it's so good because it creates like a shell. It's almost like frozen bananas with a chocolate shell on it, except it's like frozen
Coconut shell.
frozen fruit
Look at
with
this.
a
Ooh, look at this.
Oh, look how pretty it looks.
This one. See?
See how pretty that looks? It's like magic.
Okay, time to eat.
I love it. Okay, so anyway, so that's like a really, really great. So look at all these yummy frosty fruits.
So then you just keep it in your fridge and pop
Yeah.
one in your mouth
Wow.
if you're in a keto diet or whatever, and then
Yep.
you just. I like raspberries.
the watermelon
Try
looks
it.
like this. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, isn't it good?
Oh my gosh.
And then
No, go. It looks great. Anyway, so that's
I love it. I love it.
And Fiona is
Oh.
so busy sleeping.
Yeah, she's sleeping on my lap. But you guys,
Fiona?
I
Fiona,
promise
you
you,
awake?
when you eat this, for those of you that want to add more coconut oil to your diet but are a little bit, and it's kind of oily tasting, or I don't want to be scrambled eggs every day. I don't want to be drinking coffee every day. Look, she wants to lick some.
No feeling
This
later.
makes the coconut oil taste so good. It's just like it's got a hard
gosh,
shell.
that is so
I
good.
told you, it's like a little crunchy, and then when you eat it,
Kind of crunches.
it kind of crunches, and it melts at the same time.
So anyway, and it's
So
perfect
good.
for summer when it's hot. So
I
that's
call
our
these-
little tip for today.
Yeah, I call these my keto frosty fruit bombs.
Frosty fruit. Sounds
Because it
weird.
looks frosty, and it's also it's great if you're in a ketogenic diet. It's great snack, great dessert. It's got a lot of antioxidants, good vitamins and minerals. Your dogs will love it. You
You're
will
getting
love
your
it,
MCTs.
and it looks pretty.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
So
it.
that's it.
So thank you so much for watching. Go try your frosty fruits.
And go to your stores or
Try it with them.
This they're not back in
It makes
stock.
a huge difference what oil you use too. So
It really does. It's not going to be like this if you use like regular coconut, food grade. It's not going to taste the same, in our opinion.
Yeah.
And it's just not going to be the same.
okay.
So
So thanks a lot for watching, you guys. Have a
Thank
great
you.
weekend. Love you. Say bye, Fiona. Bye,
bye,
guys.
Fiona. Bye. I love it.